Out in this duel in Group B. Marikina searching for their first win. Caloocan wanting a shot at the top spot in their group, but so far you see the quarter score in 27-19 Caloocan in the first. Bumawi ang Caloocan in the second period and just edging out Marikina in the third. Jamramita though opens up the fourth period with an undergoal stab. Lamang sila ng 4, 71-67. Bola na agaw ni Joko Tayongtong. Baklaan will not force it up. Gives it back out to Tayongtong. Swings it to Bitoon. A free guard setup for Caloocan. The Spy with 8 on their shot clock. Nothing really happening here on this offense. Bitoon. Baklaan with a one-hander. Quick timeout by Marikina. And Coach Bam Ledesma not happy with how they defended that possession.
Well, if you're Marikina, you should like how you're defending. It's just really a matter of defending the entire 24, but good man movement though. That was a quick shot release from Kian Baklaan going his left hand. Again, yung paraan kung kailan sila umi-score na oras na natitira doon sa relo, yun ang nagpapahirap dito sa Caloocan.
Still here in shoe capital of the Philippines. Second time here this preseason, and Marikina again just keeping things close. Although Caloocan opening up the fourth quarter with a couple of baskets, extending their lead back up to 6.
Caloocan in their previous game against Pasay where they came back.
MoneyPay, the digital wallet built for the community.
Well, it was a comeback win for Caloocan. They really displayed defense, a lot of grit in a close game. So will that be the same close to a game that we're gonna get from Batang Kangkalu in this game against Marikina? We're gonna find out. What a move!
Tayongtong dumps it down low. Gaspay fails to finish. Villarente will not force it up. They go to the post. Sarmiento. Hand off. Estacio met by a triple team. Ball deflected. It will stay with the Shoemasters with 12 on their shot clock.
Now, if you're Batang Kangkalu, you got them committing, later in the clock. 12 seconds na lang ang natitira dito. At least you got a chance to go and defend one more and frustrate them. You made a couple of baskets already. Now it's time to get some more stops.
Villarente, who hit a couple of threes in the second quarter, doesn't knock down that one.
There you go.
Baklaan in transition. Sikip. Baklaan fires a free. Mito doesn't get the friendly bounce. Another opportunity for Caloocan. Tayongtong sidestep. Gets 2 more points. Marikina, bit out of control. Throws the ball away.
Yeah. I like how Batang Kangkalu is actually getting quicker to decisions. Joko Tayongtong read that pretty well. Had a difficult shot. Made it kiss glass before he went in.
So far, this 3-guard setup plus Jake Gaspay playing the 4. Hamito at the center spot, working well. Outscoring Marikina here by 6 in the opening minutes. Make that 8 after that Hamito basket.
Shot making has improved for Batang Kangkalu. They've had 3 made baskets inside the paint.
Villarente beating his defender, laying it in.
He's got 11 in the game. 4 of 7 shooting. Somebody's got to stop the guy.
Tayongtong. Baklaan to Gaspay. Entry pass down low. Jamramito.
Man.
Wala. Rebound na pulot ni Lander Cannon.
Off to the races again.
Pinilit masyado ni Villarente. They turn the ball over. Bitoon, pabandang tira, wala. Long rebound ends up with Jake Gaspay. Bitoon. In front of him, Ace Tiamzon. 5 on their shot clock.
Switch.
Second remaining, Tayong Tong to beat the buzzer. No good. Casajeros. Fast break. Ayaw. Sarmiento picks it up and puts it in off the glass.
Well, Marikina had an attempt within the first 5 seconds of that clock. Got that second attempt within the next 3 more seconds. So that's a couple of shots in the first 8 seconds of the shot clock. And that's where they've really made a living, keeping this game a little bit closer.
Gaspay getting extended minutes. Knocks it down low to Jammer Hamito, who now has 12 points to lead all scorers for Caloocan. Cannon thought about it. Casajeros will fire. Alam niyang mintis as soon as he released it, but failed to get the offensive rebound. Tayong Tong. Nakawala kay Ace Tiamzon. Bumitin sa ere. Puts it in. Plus a foul.
Excellent read from Joko Tayantong. Twice you've seen him fumble the ball, but able to recover it back. This time saw that post open, tried to attack it. And again, goes to the bank for that too.
He was the difference here.
Yeah.
Pagpasok niya dito ng fourth quarter, made quite an impact already. And he was pretty much in control, no? Siya yung nag-restore ng order, lalo nagka-chaos eh. Pasok din yung bonus free throw, lamang na ng 11 ang Caloocan, 82-71. Sabale getting his first appearance here. Lander Cannon over Jake Gaspay. Puts it in. Baklaan. Whips it down low. What a pass. Threading the needle to Romel Calahat.
Yan ang mga plays na hopefully mga energy plays that would start things going. And a good rhythm for Batang Kangkalu, though they are up right now by 11.
Great pass. Tiamzon though, unable to finish. Cannon there to clean it up. Lander Cannon, 11 points and 9 rebounds.
I like this pace.
Razon scores on the other side. Sabale for free. No good. Razon got pushed by Silas Sabale.
Small ball ang pinunta dito ni Coach Mike Sagigil, which produced well for them. They are up 11 with a faster, more potent offensive attack para dito sa Batang Kangkalu.
86-75. Is it a case, Coach, of yung personnel din na meron yung Marikina that made them so successful na nakalabang pa sila ng bahagya dito?
Oo, totoo naman yun. And again, I'd like to think this game, whether you're Marikina or Caloocan, is really more dictated by pace. The team that plays faster and gets shots quicker in the shot clock, usually yung nakakakaroon ng magandang rhythm.
Ito yung nangyayari. Basta may turnover, takbuhan na naman for Marikina.
This might be the fastest played quarter in all since the first.
And remember, for Marikina, they're doing this without their main gunner, Deo Timajo.
Yes.
Although to be fair, for Caloocan, wala din dyan si Robbie Celis. But you have to commend how Marikina has gutted it out again. Landayan. 3-point shot, no. Upaldo. Landayan. Malakas. Ubaldo sa loob, 2 points plus a foul. Just relentless on the offensive glass.
It's just different guys stepping up for Marikina. Earlier we saw Villarente. At some point it was Landayan, Cannon, and then now it's Ubaldo. Guys really just doing it by committee.
Extreme ang subok at kompletong appliance brand ng Pilipinas. Problema ng Marikina, free throws, only 9 out of 18.
Yes.
Escobar. Out of control, lost it. He was trying to draw contact from Lander Cannon. And I think ito yung isa sa matututunan ni Dom Escobar here in the Mpbl. Because obviously, well, we'll talk about that more. We have a timeout with 3 minutes and 34 seconds left in the fourth. The Batang Caloocan protecting this 9-point lead. Commissioner Emer Oreta with Zaldiria Lubin and Rudy Distrito. Some of the faces here inside the Marikina Sports Center, where Caloocan facing a tough challenge from Marikina. Romel Calahat, 11.6 rebounds against Pasay tonight. A double-double, 10 points and 11 boards. And ano to ginawa niya quietly.
Oh, quietly. And he's not commanding for the ball. Talagang within the run of the system lang. And which is, in my opinion, why Coach Mike Sagigit loves Romel Calahat on his team. Because he does the other stuff that, you know, some of the stars would be better off deferring to him.
Also this guy, Joko Tayong Tong, all 7 of his points coming here in the fourth quarter.
He steadied his ship in the fourth quarter. Well, kasi yung mga pinasok na personal din nila Coach Mike talagang ano na more of small ball, takbuhan, faster paced basketball for Batang Caloocan here in the fourth quarter.
Paul Sanga. Escobar back to Jello Razon. Escobar at the elbow.
Ooh.
Foul on
Ubaldo.
Ubaldo, yeah. 14 foul against the Shoemasters. Now, this is a very interesting wrinkle dito sa rotation ni Coach Mike Sagigit, Coach Mike, because you're playing Calahat basically at the 5, Escobar at the 4.
Yeah, well, yung dalawa nga kung tutusin, interchangeable po Pwede pa rin 4 si Calahat, maging 5 si Escobar. And, you know, if you have a 4 that can run the floor with you, you already have a good advantage, especially in the open floor. And which is exactly what they've done, exploiting it and running the other way.
Marikina, they are in penalty. So free throws coming up for Jello Razon. Last played for Paranaque. LGR is the official outfitter of the Mpbl. That was back in season 6 pa na umabot sila sa South Division semifinals, just losing out to Quezon. (1977). Yamzon bouncing it to Casajeros. Attacks. Tough shot. Paul Sanga clears it for Caloocan.
Yeah, tsaka mapapansin mo rin Ken when Coach Mike Sagigit went away from the two bigs combination, mas bumilis yung yung perimeter defense nila, Because Marikina, in my opinion, really would speed up the game in the half court by going to screens, doing a lot of action, going to open spots.
Escobar will get to the line. I think the first time he's gone on here, missing the first.
And he eventually is gonna figure it out.
Oo.
You know, yung kung saan ang place niya dito sa rotation ni Coach Mike sa gigit. But definitely he's gonna be used.
Going 0 of 2. Usually a very good free throw shooter. Landayan. Yamzon, 3, wala. Last 2 minutes. Caloocan. Paul Sangam can't hit the free. The reload, wala pa din. Jello Razon comes away with it. And that might just be it. Caloocan now ahead by 15, the largest in this game. And you have to commend Marikina again, but Caloocan, despite their struggles, Coach Mike found a way to pull away here in the fourth quarter.
It seems to be the trend on how Batang Kankalo has really performed in their games. They're using the first 3 quarters to try and figure out, how they want to run the offensive scheme. And eventually in the fourth quarter, when they try to speed things up and give guys like, Jello Rason, Kian Baclan, and the other guards some playing time. Oh!
Goaltend. Escobar went for the chase down block.
Oh, but see that chase though. Ang layo na niya dun. Hinabol pa.
7 straight points though by Jomel Landayan. Now has 14 points. This is Boss Josel Dusi.
Yes.
Yeah, he's here. Paul Sanga. Niluwa. Escobar puts it in. Flirting with a double-double. 9 points, 9 rebounds. Mainit si Jomel Landayan. That's already 10 straight points in the span of a couple of minutes from Jomel Landayan.
Well, he got active latter part of this game.
A total of 17 points na si Jomel Landayan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tagal na nito sa Marikina si Jomel Landayan. Always a backup or third string point guard, no?
Oo. But talagang, he really just hung in there with the program and earned, whatever playing time or exposure he's gotten from Coach Elvis and the other coaches that he's had here in Marikina.
Zabale nakawala. But Marikina will fall short again. 98-89. Caloocan finding a bit of an answer here in the fourth. You mentioned, Coach Mike, how those three guards setup really proved to be an effective weapon here. Although Marikina continues to roll on. Zabale for 3. Not even close.
And eventually the best scoring quarter for Batang Kankalo. Right now, they're at 29 points this quarter. All of the quarters, they scored 20 and plus, but this has been the most. They had 27 in the first, but a huge closeout here in the fourth quarter. All because of Coach Mike deciding to bring a little more pace sa laro nila.
Caloocan suffered their first loss against San Juan. And big matchups coming up. Isa pang kaabang-abang na laban for Caloocan is the one against the Quezon Huskers.
Yes.
And that could pretty much determine who will end up at the top of Group B. But right now, they take care of business against Marikina, who unfortunately will drop down to 0-5. But you could really see they've been competitive each
Yes.
and every game. And sayang, no? Because they were right there. They had the lead, but just could not keep up with Caloocan here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and scoring close to 90 points against Batang Kangkalu, in my opinion, that's already a feat. And keeping it close. Matter of fact, at some point even led it. But when the pace started coming in, that's when times became more difficult for Batang Marikina, for Marikina team.
This guy, Romel Calahat, as steady as they come. And we were talking about multiple guys coming in to the fold, but one of their key holdovers, 10 points, 12 rebounds, nothing you could ask more of galing dito kay Romel Calahat.
One of the old reliables of Coach Mike Sagigit, and even when he came here last season, he always has spoken highly of Romel Calahat, and Romel really just returning that favor.
Final score po natin, 89 for the Marikina Shoe Masters and 100